Yo, what up, gang? Today I'm going to be talking about what to do if you don't have a lot of time to work out. Sometimes life gets busy and it's overwhelming. Now, for me, myself personally, I'm not the most fit guy in the world, but it's not too bad. So, I know a thing or two about working out, you feel me? Um, there's a couple of different methods you can do that really make it simple and quite easy to actually fit workouts that work out your entire body proportionally into a busy schedule. One method is called the full body workout, and it's where you work out 2 to 3 times a week and you work out your entire body on each workout. For each muscle group, you would want to do at least 3 sets. This will give you good progress. It obviously will not be as two workouts instead of 3 workouts. Obviously, will only give you 2/3 of the results. And if you do less than 3 sets, because you don't even have time to do 3 sets, that will also give you less results. For ideal good results, you want at least 3 sets, ideally 5 sets, but at least 3 if you can make that possible. Otherwise, anything that you can fit in your schedule, that's still good, that's still progress. You're becoming a better person than the person you were yesterday. So that's one method, full body. And in a full body, let me go into a little bit of more detail. You would want to, basically the major muscle groups you would want to work if you're going to a gym, like a commercial gym, which is harder to do at this time, of course, due to coronavirus. So first of all, talk about what to do in a commercial gym environment, and then I'll talk about what steps you could do to work out by yourself at home. So in a commercial gym environment, you would want to do a bench press, which will work your chest and your triceps. You would also want to do squats, which works your leg and your core and your glutes, just your legs in general, your quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, works all that a little bit. So yeah, bench press, squats, deadlifts. Deadlift is a major one. That one works your hamstrings a lot, your glutes, your core again, and your lower back, and probably also your upper back a little bit, though I'm not 100% sure on that. It's got to work it at least minorly, in my opinion. It's not an educated opinion. Well, I mean, I guess it is an educated opinion, but I don't have scientific proof, but I'm pretty sure it also works your upper back. And then those are the 3 main ones. With those 3, you're gonna be proportional already. You're gonna build good muscle. You're gonna, if you have a higher body fat percentage, you'll be converting that body fat into muscle. And then on top of that, if you also have time, the next 2 I would recommend would be pull-ups. That'll work your biceps and your upper back mainly at the same time. So that will be the next most important one. If you can fit that into your schedule as well, that would be perfect. Then you would be prime. Then after that, I would do something for your shoulders, because with the bench press, it works the front of your shoulder. With the pull-ups, it's gonna work the back of your shoulder, but you got nothing working the middle of your shoulder, so it would be lagging behind, and then your delt can stick out a little bit more. I personally need to work out my side delt more. I've been slacking on that. That would definitely make a big difference in my physique and in most people's physiques if they did the lateral side raises. And when you do the lateral side raises, if you have time for that, you want to bend over slightly forward, not too much, just a little bit, because it'll alleviate pressure on your rotator cuff. It's not something you want to injure. It's just a small tip. So those are the basics for a full body workout at the commercial gym. If you do all those things in your prime, you're golden, you're set to go. If you want to do a full body workout at home, what I would recommend is to simply do push-ups. There's the close grip push-ups, which is when your hands are about shoulder width apart, and you do a push-up and you try to keep the triceps close to your body, like that. And then there's the wide grip push-ups, where your arms are wider apart and you do push-up like that. And the difference between the 2 is that the close grip, or the normal push-up rather, that one works out your chest and your arms more proportionally, I would say, whereas the wide grip, or not grip is the wrong word, but the wide push-up, that one focuses much more on your chest. And then there's also the diamond push-ups, and to my understanding, these ones work out your arms more specifically. Then you wanna either get a pull-up bar, so that's the first thing for chest and arms, or triceps rather, the tricep portion of your arm and your core as well, core stability. You would want to do push-ups at home. And the next thing you would want to work out is, once again, pull-ups at your home. You want to either get a pull-up bar, maybe you have something that you can do pull-ups on at your house already. I'm going to insert a clip of how I personally do pull-ups at home. Now, this is not the best way, because I'm not in the ideal circumstances to do pull-ups at home, but what I do does work, and it has helped me tremendously when the commercial gyms have been closed, or they're booking by appointments or whatever, and I would rather just like work out at home because I'm too busy, whatever, something like that. And then the third option, if you don't have a spot in your home to do pull-ups, or you don't have a spot to put a pull-up bar, say you live with your parents or something, then the third option is to go to a nearby park by your house and do a pull-up bar at the park. Do pull-ups at the pull-up bar, or at the monkey, what are they called? Monkey bars at the park, at your local park. Do pull-ups there, you're good to go. And then you would want to do, for your legs, so that's for your back. And for your legs, you want to do either squats or running, ideally both. Running is obviously gonna increase your leg strength very, very proportionally. If you run a lot, you will never need to work out your calves. I promise you, bro. I promise you. You never need to work out your calves if you run, because all your leg muscles are being used how they're supposed to be used. Human physique was actually built for long distance running. Humans, believe it or not, are the best long distance runners on the planet out of all the animals. Short distance, of course, a cheetah or something like that's going to beat us. But back in the day, way back, when we were hunting animals with spears and bows, we would be chasing down animals for so many kilometers, tracking them and shit. And our body's just well adapted to tracking animals over a very long distance. So our body's very adapted to running long distances, so that people can run these huge ass marathons and shit. And yeah, so running, squats, and then if you can get some home equipment, that would be very ideal to do supplemental work. For example, I have 35-pound dumbbells. Those are great for bicep curls and overhead press with the dumbbells. You want to twist your arms a little bit at the top, so that like you take it up to your shoulders and then you press up like that. And then something that's very underrated by most people is neck training. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on that. I've used to do neck training, but I lost most of my gains by now. I'm gonna start getting my neck stronger again. And then also with the dumbbells, you can do trap exercises, where you just hold the dumbbells at your side and you shrug it. For me, I find that I feel it much more in my muscle. I have a much better mind-muscle connection if I go up and I kind of roll it. Like, you see what I mean? Like, if I flex up like here and then I roll it back, and I take my time with every movement with the trap exercise. I try to take my time with all the exercises and do them with the best form possible. You always want to do the best form possible to get the best possible results by applying the appropriate amount of strength. For example, if you're doing a pull-up, on the way up and then also on the way down, to make it a slow and controlled movement, rather than to try to force more reps with an improper form, because maybe you feel like you can regularly do more with an improper form, but in the long run it'll be better if you keep a good form for the majority of your sets. I understand if you're trying to break a PR or something, breaking your form a little bit, that's fine, that's different. But on your regular sets and reps, you absolutely want to have good form, This will keep you safe and it will give you better results. Yeah, trap exercises is a good one. What's it called? Shoulder. I forgot what it's called exactly. And yeah, if you get maybe 10-pound, 15-pound dumbbells, it's good for the shoulder raises. You can do those at home. And you can even take a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells and do squats while you're holding the dumbbell up at your chest or so, because those are called goblin squats, and they'll just be the same thing as a regular squat but with additional weight. So that will give you better results because your muscle has to adapt to that new challenge, to that new weight, and it will adapt to it and it will become stronger. So you will evolve into a better person. So yeah, bros, I hope this video was informative, and I hope you can, if you have a busy schedule or if you want to just try out one of those methods, feel free to try it. I'm going to detail another type of workout method that you can do instead of the full body workout. I was going to put in this video, but I'm out of time for today. So I'll talk about that in a future video. Once again, I hope it was informative. If you feel like supporting the channel, give this video a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Peace.